Hi everyone, my name is Beth. I'm a librarian at the Weinberg Library in Mequon, and it's time for another episode of Slice and Share. This month's theme was appetizers, so I'm going to be making creamy chicken enchilada bruschetta, which is basically just creamy chicken enchiladas put on bread and served as an appetizer. As always, the recipe is in the description below. Please feel free to take a look at it. And as always, if you have your own appetizer recipes that you'd like to share, you can post them in the comments below or in the comments on the Facebook group. First thing I did off camera was put together an enchilada sauce. So this is 15 ounces of crushed canned tomatoes, 1 small diced yellow onion, 5 cloves of garlic, which I minced, and then a few teaspoons of salt, chili powder, and cumin. I cooked all of it up in a skillet until the sauce had thickened. Took about 10 minutes. And now I'm going to add it to the interior pot of my Instant Pot Duo Nova. I'm also going to add just a little bit of extra water to the Instant Pot. This is about half a cup. I just want to make sure there's plenty of liquid in there so that the chicken doesn't stick to the bottom and we don't scorch. Now I'm going to add 1 1/4 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I'm going to nestle those right into the sauce. And I'll sprinkle this with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. I do mean a little bit, because there's a pinch of cayenne in the sauce as well. And now, easy enough, I will put on my lid, seal this, and I'm going to pressure cook this on high for about 12 minutes, which should actually take about 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how quickly this comes up to pressure. Once it's done, it'll be time to shred the chicken and add in the cream cheese. So I'll check back with you in just a few minutes. And welcome back. It's been about 20 minutes. My timer has gone off, meaning that we are done pressure cooking. So now I'm going to quick release the pressure by pushing down the pressure valve on the top of my Instant Pot. And as always, I'm going to do that standing off to one side because it's going to come shooting up out of this valve right here. So I've got my oven mitt on. 3, 2, 1. Alright, and as always, again, let's unseal the pot. And then I'll lift the lid away from me to get rid of that steam. Alright, so our chicken breasts are done. I'm going to grab these out of here. Mix my sauce around just a little bit. Make sure there's no bit stuck to the bottom of the pan. I did get a little bit of scorching. The nice thing about the Instant Pot is the scorching doesn't affect the flavor. And it manages its own heat, so if it senses scorching, which it did, it'll stop and lower the heat for a little while. So the bottom of the pan looks a little scary right now, but it's really no big deal. Now I'm going to step to one side and shred my chicken, so I'll be right back. Alright, back with my shredded chicken. I'm going to add this back into my Instant Pot. Then the very last thing I need to add here is 8 ounces of cream cheese. Let's go ahead and plop that in there. I'm going to mix this until the cream cheese is melted and everything is incorporated. And that is it. Creamy chicken enchilada bruschetta. So, now that this is done, I can put the filling in the fridge for a couple of days. I can make this a couple of days in advance. When I'm ready to serve, I'm going to cut up a baguette or a ciabatta loaf into rounds or slices, and then I'll go ahead and toast those either in a toaster oven or my regular oven. And then all I need to do is scoop this onto each of those rounds, and I can serve it on a platter, and it makes a really nice appetizer while people are waiting for the actual food to come out of the oven. As always, like I said, the recipe is in the description below. Please look at it if you'd like. Please also feel free to share your own recipes if you have some. I would really like to hear from you. I hope that the ending of 2020 treats you better than the beginning of it did for a lot of us. And I hope that in spite of and despite everything that's going on, you have a good holiday season. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you around.